All right. Welcome to Timberborn. You are now playing Timberborn pre-early access demo. The demo is meant to give you a glimpse of the full game. Above all else, it is about you helping us shape Timberborn before its early access launch. You can share your feedback by using the Go to Feedback button or filling out the questionnaire upon exiting the game. A few things you should know before embarking on the journey. Certain gameplay features are locked out, duh. Other things are being worked on, makes sense, including music, a new in-game viewer or user interface, redesigned factions, new buildings, and more. Can't spoil everything. Fair. It is a preview demo. Be prepared for bugs, performance issues, or crashes. If you have previously participated in closed beta save games are not supported. Have fun! All right. So, this is Timberborn, the preview demo. I'm going to go ahead and check settings. We might have to turn the graphics down. We'll see if I start dropping frames. Sure, we'll look at the FPS counter just to make sure. Language is English. We're going to put this to Crafty is blind UI scale. Don't disable the tutorial because I actually haven't played this one yet. Do not mute the audio and minimize or out of focus. Autosave. Okay. Settings. All right, give me 1 second, chat, because I need to do an update to other things. Just to let people know what we're doing. And this will most likely be the last demo of the day today. And hopefully this is a good one. I have high hopes that this one is going to be fantastic, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. And then, as I said, we do have more demos to play later on this week. Got a whole list of them, actually. We got a whole list of them to play. So hopefully y'all are enjoying this demo-rama, kind of my way of celebrating E3 and all of those lovely games being announced. And yeah, I'm enjoying playing demos. This gives me an idea of what to look forward to as well. No, do not turn on filter keys, please. And last... Ooh, typos! And last but not least, we are going to give Timberborn at Timberborn a run. Building sim with beavers. I period M period sold period. Done. All right, Timberborn. Let us start a new game. All right, so first off, there's 3 factions and they look adorable. Also, the music's a little loud for me. All right, I know I'm kind of all over the rails right now. That's a little better. All right, so new game. So first out of the barn, we have 3 factions you can choose from. And they talk. That's adorable. All right, so first faction that is available is Beavers of Demoria. Free spirits by nature, they specialize in surviving in the most desolate land through sheer determination. They lack the unique characteristics of their distant full-game cousins. Clever, clever. And the other faction, which actually we cannot choose, but is still being told about, the Iron Teeth. Defectors of the true ways of timber, they mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieve progress with ingenuity, efficiency, and disregard for the environment. Their motto, work hard, work hard. Okay, not available in this demo, and then an unknown faction. Minions. Yeah, there's going to be minions. Yeah, they do kind of sound like minions, don't they? All right, so we are going to be playing with the Beavers of Demoria. And looks like the Plains is the recommended map, so let's go ahead and start with that map. Tip, if building is marked solid, such as a lodge or a warehouse, you can build other structures on its roof. Oh, that's cool. All right, so that's a neat mechanic, being able to stack buildings. Not many Sims I have played have that mechanic. Not going to complain about that, because I like building vertically. I'm waiting for the game to load. This might take a moment. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll start tomorrow off with Please Be Happy. I think that'll be a good choice. All right, so what do we got here? What do we got? So as you can see, in contrast to Catizens, this one is much more complicated and a completely different graphic style. This one looks a lot more like Stonehearth, to be honest. And look at our little beavers. Look at them. What is this? Lumberjack flag. Okay. Look at our little beaver minions. Oh my god, they all have names? Oh my god, the beavers are all individually named? Adulthood? Oh, they have lifespans too. Interesting. Okay, okay. So there's a mechanic we're going to have to pay attention to, is that these have lifespans, I think. Hold on, adulthood. Oh, okay, so we have baby beavers. We have baby beavers. I get it. Also, I love that Liaojin is homeless and unemployed. One of my beavers apparently is homeless and unemployed. Okay, so every thriving settlement starts with getting some logs. Use the bottom action menu to build a log pile and to mark trees for cutting. Okay. Storage. I'm guessing that... Yes. Alright, so we've got a log pile. How do we... Okay, how do you rotate? There's probably a rotate thing. How do you rotate? Wet season. Okay, let me look at controls real quick. No, key bindings. Change speed, camera, buildings. Rotate is R or Shift R? Pause, unpause, hide obstacles. Okay. So R. Makes sense. R for rotate. Because we're going to build this. Oh. Oh, it's got a range on it? That's interesting. Okay. Okay. So it'd be more prudent to build the log pile down here where it can take the biggest advantage of the trees. Yeah. We're going to build the log pile there, and then we need to mark trees for cutting. So that's probably going to be this marking. Hold button to select an area. Yes. Done. Okay. So we have now marked trees for cutting, and we're building a log pile. We'll just go ahead and put this up to speed 2, because speed 2 is an excellent speed to run things at. Oh, look at the little beavers going. Look at them go. Continue. All right. So now we need to build... Let's keep the beavers alive. Build a water pump on the riverbank to secure a steady supply of water. You should also place a gatherer flag to gather berries from the nearby bushes. Okay. I'm guessing these are berry bushes. Yes. And a barrier? Okay, a natural barrier blocking water can be demolished. Interesting. And then we got more berries over there. So let's build a water pump. I doubt that's storage. Housing, water. Water pump. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's a good place to put it. Guess that's a good place to put it as any. And then we need to build a gatherer flag. Where is a gatherer flag? Labor, maybe that? Builder flag, builder hut, hunting post. Yeah, and welcome back, Running Paw. Welcome back. Ah, food. Gather flag. Employs gatherers who gather berries, extend its range by building paths. Okay. Well, it's got dang good range already, so we're going to build the gather flag there. Because that'll cover all of my blueberries if I put it there. So, doink. Unpause, and let's go. Now my beavers are going to do things. Alright, beaver has no job. Okay, I don't know how to assign jobs yet. Like, I wonder how you assign them jobs. Maybe I just have to wait until things build and then it will give my beavers jobs automatically. Waiting on materials. Okay. Oh, I see. And this is how you pause construction. Okay. So I'm not clear why I have some beavers that don't have jobs, because we have plenty of trees that need to be cut. So I guess we'll mark this for cutting trees too. And then maybe my beavers will decide that they want to work instead of being obstinate and not working for me. Alright, one beaver has no job. I can accept this. Alright. Tutorial. Building a small water tank in the center of the village may make it easier for beavers to quench their thirst. Okay, so we need a water tank. Small water tank. We'll put it there. Done. Alright. This is so cute. I like this, actually. I like this a lot. I like this a lot, actually. I don't know what it is about watching things like this where they're, like, actively building and you see your little minions running around doing stuff. I don't know what it is about games like this that I love so much. Construction lacks materials. How do you... Yeah, exactly, Roy. I do know how you feel when you play Roller Coaster Tycoon. And I want to get into Roller Coaster Tycoon. The problem is the physics and, like, having to terrain edit and stuff. It's a little bit too much brain for me. Alright, so beavers don't work at night. Good to know. Oh. Renjal has grown up. So Renjal now is needing a job. I don't know how to assign the individual beavers jobs. Like, there's got to be a way to make them no workplace available for... Okay, so it just means that I don't have enough things for them to do. Building dirt paths extends the range of buildings in your village. Try it out. Okay. So, paths. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. All right, little beavers, do your duty. Not correct, they do work. I didn't see them working, though, no. I didn't see them doing anything at night. I might have just missed the little icons moving around, though. I just built a whole bunch of dirt path because I could. All right, dirt path is built. All right, tutorial. The beaver should now survive for a while. You can start thinking about building farms, producing power, and generating science points. Good luck. All right, well, that's the tutorial. Well, yes, I know in real life they do, but this isn't real life. This is a video game. And I was just commenting on the fact that it didn't look like they were building anything in the game. Science. Leisure. We can build a campfire. Satisfies social life. Okay. I guess we'll build that here next to the water tank. And then let's see what we can do about farms. Farmhouse grill. Oh, we're totally building a grill. We are totally building a grill here. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we're building a grill. We are totally building a grill. And then let's go ahead and build a farmhouse too. Guess we'll put that here. Yeah. And then we'll see how we build stuff. Oh, they're totally enemies to the humans, Stormy. They're totally enemies to the humans. Oh, I see. Working hours. So I can make my beavers work longer and harder. Well, we're not doing that. I'm not that mean. Alright, so this is a less light building sim, but I'm liking it. I am liking this so far. Labor, builder flag, hauling post. So, monuments, fun. Paths and structures. Unlock for 70 science points. Okay, so how do you get science? Inventor's hut. Sure. We'll throw an inventor... yeah, an inventor's hut. We'll throw it right here. Yeah, right there. There. Now we have an inventor's hut. So yeah, my little beavers are definitely getting busy here. My beavers are definitely getting busier. I'm not sure why I'm demolishing that, but I'm demolishing it because I can. So my question is this a town sim where I'm going to get attacked, or is this just a strict building sim here? Like, is this a strict building sim? I am curious. I'm also going to build a hauling flag, because what did that say? Hauling post. Haulers assist workers within its range in carrying goods, greatly increasing productivity. So that might not be a bad thing to build. Ooh, okay. Huh. So actually, that would be better put, like, right here. Sorry, Crafty's plotting now. I think that would be better put here. And then I can keep that area down at the bottom to be my... Yeah, it might be like Littlewood, too. It might be like Littlewood. I mean, I'm okay if there's no enemies. Like, I'm totally okay with that if there's no enemies in this. I'm just not sure why this one's unemployed. Like, you're telling me there's no workplace available for the beavers, but there's plenty of work to be done. Plant crops, plant trees and bushes. Blueberry, birch, pine. Wonder why those are locked, though. Oh, okay, you need to unlock forester to plant a birch. Okay. But we can plant fields eventually. We're gonna wait until the farmhouse is ready, though. Plotting what, revenge? And that's true, all the stuff isn't built yet. I'm just like, okay, if you don't have a job, go cut wood. You're a beaver, go cut wood. That's kind of... Oh, wow, I'm stereotyping, aren't I? Building is full. Oh, okay. I see why. Desired none. Allowed none. Weird. So it looks like I can tell where to send resources and stuff, too. Interesting. That's a stereotype that everybody gnaws on. Oh. Yeah, that is true. Your beavers are happier than ever. You have reached a new well-being high score. Yay! This feature is not available in demos. Okay. Oh god, they're snoring. So I think right now we're just kind of in the limbo of waiting for things to be built, I guess. What is that? Oh, those are sleeping mats. A makeshift bed of a homeless beaver satisfies sleep. Okay. So we probably need to build another house, huh? Lodge or lodge mirrored? Oh, I get it. I get it now. Oh, I get it. They can't take jobs if they don't have a place to live. Oh, I get it now. Okay. All right, I get it. 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 If they're homeless, they won't work. Now I get it. And that makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't work if I didn't have a house. What's the Eureka? The Eureka was me hitting one of these sleeping mats. A makeshift bed of a homeless beaver satisfies sleep. And if you build a lodge, a place to spend the night, dwellers only take on jobs within the range of their home. Oh, so if there's no lodges within range, they won't work. That's what it is. Like, if the beaver doesn't have a home, it's not going to work, and that makes total sense. So we just need to get more homes for our beavers. That's what it is. We need more homes for our beavers, I think. I hope that solves the problem. Right now, we're just kind of waiting for things to get built. I'm hoping that they start building this soon. And apparently you can build the lodges vertically, so... Homeless won't work unless they have a home. Isn't that concept backwards? Not in a video game, it's not. Not in a video game, it's not. And I'm hoping... That might not be the answer. That might not be the answer. I'm hoping it is, though. Alright, so let's plant some fields here so our beaver isn't just sitting there doing nothing. Nice little field of those. And nice little field of those. Alright. Get cracking, my little minions. Get cracking. We still got 2 beavers with no jobs, though, and I don't know why. Don't know why. We don't need another water tank. We got plenty of that. My beavers are doing things. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have to adjust a little bit to let them have more workers. Alright, so now we got 4. Now we got 4 builders. Beavers are known to be industrious and just build a home. Well, that's true. That is true. But now they have proper beds to sleep in, so that should make them happier at least. But I see. You adjust the jobs by adjusting the buildings. So we're just waiting for materials on that. And then I think that will help the haulers post, or will help my supply problem here. Because then we can start doing other stuff like science. Science! We're going to science things. In the name of science! Yes. Storage. Stores goods. Well, sure, we'll build a storage building. Why not? Have to put some path in there, too. Yeah, definitely a different flavor on the other sim we were playing this morning, but not unwelcomed. Not unwelcomed. Planks. Okay, I don't think I can make planks yet. I think that's an issue that we're having right now, is I don't have a lumber mill. Makes planks from logs. I don't think I have a lumber mill, do I? Inventor hut, lodge, campfire, warehouse, grill, farmhouse, lodge. I love that I have a grill. Small warehouse. Okay, yeah, we don't have a lumber mill. That's part of the reason why that's not being built. Let's build a lumber mill. We're actually going to put the lumber mill right there, because that seems like a good place to put it. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Hey, welcome back, Magica Man. Welcome back. How are you doing today? We have come in on a fun day. We're doing day 1 of our 3-day demo-rama. Well, 3 or less days, depending on how many demos I have and when we run out of demos, because some of them are much shorter than expected. Pretty good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, Magica Man. Alright, why does that beaver have a thing above his head? Works at Builder's Hut. Oh, he's starving. Why is he starving? Well, what happened that he's starving? Why is he starving? Prioritize. Nothing. Okay, why are we starving here? We shouldn't be starving. Unable to get required materials. Okay. Why are we starving? I don't understand why we're starving here. There should be plenty of food. Oh, that's awesome, Magica Man. Yeah, I Am Fish was only 10 minutes long. Building lacks power. Okay. So now we have to build power? Alrighty then. I delete that lodge because I want to build a different lodge. Housing, lodge. Build stairs or a platform. Okay, we can't build stairs yet. So we're just going to have some people without houses. My dad wants the wisteria in a bush yard trim to be done. Yeah, that is a 2-person job, Running Paw. That is a 2-person job. But yeah, I Am Fish did only take 10 minutes to play. I expected that one to be a little bit longer, but that was fun. That one was stupid fun. I liked that one a lot. Okay, so water wheel is going to go right there next to the lumber mill. Because, hey, look, I planned ahead. Yeah. Still don't know why the one beaver is starving. Yeah, harvesting. They're all starving to death. Why don't I have food? It is watered and alive. Growth progress 60%. Okay. So all of my beavers are now starving to death because I am the worst. I am the worst. My poor beavers are starving to death. Ah, gotcha, Magica Man, gotcha. Oh no. Oh no. My poor beavers are all starving to death. This is bad, chat. This is bad. I may have messed up here. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh boy, little beavers, come on. Come on, little beavers. And yes, Magica Man, I did see the Jurassic World Evolution 2 announcement. And I am very excited about that. I'm also excited about Slime Rancher, too. Yeah, I'm super hyped for it, too. It is going to be fun. But there's unfortunately a lot of games that I am hype about right now. There's unfortunately a lot of games that I am hyped about right now. Which is both fortunate and unfortunate. 70 science points. We don't... Oh, we have enough science. Yeah. Wooden stairs. Okay. So now we can build another lodge. I don't know if my little dudes are still starving to death, but... Entrance is not accessible. Build stairs or a platform. Okay. So if I build stairs, how is this going to work? We're learning things, chat. We're learning things. Entrance is blocked. There we go. Okay. Of course, I can't do that until I get the lumber mill. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. My beavers are growing things. Yay. Yeah, I saw that Breath of the Wild 2 was also given a teaser. Hey, no one has died yet. No one has died. The only one that's died has died of old age. No one has starved to death yet. Okay, so how do I connect this to that? Yeah, I'd like to demolish these, please. Yeah, there's no reason to have road there that we cannot use. That's fine. Yeah, please do fill me in. Okay, hold on. Why are you saying that's because it's inaccessible? Okay, probably because I need the lumber mill. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let me scroll up and see what's going on here while the beavers do their beavery thing. But yeah, we'll be playing Please Be Happy right off the cuff tomorrow morning. Spam callers, yeah, I feel that. Oh, well, when are you available tomorrow, Theron? Like, are you available at all tomorrow, or are you better on Friday? Because I can try and accommodate so you can watch. Spiritfarer is better than Winds of Change. Well, yeah, the problem with me, Roy, is I want both of them. I want Winds of Change and Spiritfarer at some point. Did you see the demo of Sandrock? I was not aware that there was a demo for Sandrock. I'm playing Winds of Change. Yeah, Winds of Change is one that I want to pick up at some point. But yeah, I did not know that Sandrock has a demo. I'll have to download that after stream. Okay, so my beavers are no longer starving to death. This building still doesn't have power, and I don't understand why. Oh, because I'm a moron. That's why. Heck. It's placed in the wrong place, that's why. Oh, heck balls. Alright, that's in the wrong place. It needs to be flowing water is the problem. It needs to be flowing water. So, a beaver-operated backup source of power. So, we need to find a river that has flowing water by it. Oh, this is probably our best spot. And that's going to be convoluted to get power up from there. How do you build it in the middle of the river game? Hold on. So water is not flowing there, but it is flowing here. So if we put a water wheel there, it's going to be convoluted to get power up, but we should be able to do it. All right, beavers, do your thing. And wiggle, 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 wiggle. And wiggle, 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 wiggle. Don't worry about it. No worries there, no worries. And also, I don't know if Rykogen is still in chat. I don't remember if I responded to you or not. But yes, I can change that game request to the other thing. I will do that after stream. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And for demos, I do edit those VODs and then put them up on YouTube. So you will also be able to get the VOD through that, and then you won't have all of the breaks and inane chatter and all that too. Alright, little beavers, build my water wheel, please. Was Crafty done messed up? Oof. We need more seedlings. I wonder what you do with the pine leftovers. Like, I wonder what you do with those. I said that all demos are edited and then loaded up onto YouTube. So if you want to watch the demo with no, like, inane chatter or breaks or anything in a more streamlined version, I'm planning to have all of these demos that we're doing this week on YouTube by next week. Otherwise, you can always watch the VODs, because VODs are VODs. Alright, come on, little beavers. Build my water wheel, please. We need to get power here. Yeah, I'm going to be spending the... Well, I always spend some time when we do demos to load them up onto YouTube as quickly as possible. And that way you don't get all the breaks and, like, me screwing up and game crashes and all that. Come on, beavers. I'd really like you to build that for me, please. Also, can I build a bridge? Like, I kind of want to build a bridge. Can I build bridges yet? Platform. A raised platform can act as a bridge or a foundation for other buildings. Double platform, triple platform. Okay. I do not have 100 science points, but we almost do. Well, yeah, I prefer YouTube's over VODs as well. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, game. Okay. Be a jerk like that, game. We're in the dry season now. Yep, because we're in the dry season. So we're going to stop. Oh, man. Power, 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 power. A beaver-operated backup source of power. Alright, so we're gonna have to build this, I guess. It's a funny place to put it. Oh, heck balls. There really isn't a good place to put this either, because I know it's going to mess up the road when I place it. So... Ay, 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 ay. Okay, there isn't a good place to put this. Alright, lumber mill, junk you. And we're gonna junk this too. Yes. We need to rethink how we're doing this. We need to rethink how we're doing this. Because if we need to provide power to the lumber mill should be near a river where we can put a wheel. So we want to put the water wheel... The water wheel should be here. I hope that works. And then our backup power is going to be up here with the power wheel right there. And then we'll put the lumber mill... Yes. And then we'll put the lumber mill right next to it to provide power. I want to buy your monster elixirs. Alright. So this is low priority. This is high priority. And then we're going to build a lumber mill here. And we're going to build a power connection here. Yes. And I'm going to make a dirt path. All the way up there. And then there. Perfect. All right. So, onwards. If my poor little beavers don't die from dehydration. There we go. Water is back. Water is back, my friends. Phew. That was scary. But we definitely need to build another water tank. Just to store up plenty of water for my little beavers. This game be trolling you. No, this game is operating the way it should be operating. Oh no! Oh shoot, 3 people just died of thirst. Dang it. Oh no. Oh no, I think I just lost. I think I just lost. And yes, I did see what you said, Running Paw, and I hope you did get it fixed. I hope you did get it fixed. Okay. Oh, crap. How many beavers do I have left alive? I have 2 beavers alive. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Two Beavers Alive is my new band name. Yeah, Crafty messed up a bit. I messed up a bit here. Yeah, all of my... Okay, let's see what happens when everybody dies. Because that was a screw up on my part. That was definitely a mess up on my part. Actually, what we can do is we can say no more tree cutting. Yeah, we can say no more gathering. Yeah, we'll just shut that building off. And hopefully my beaver will... Okay, where is he going? I don't know where my one beaver is sleeping. Okay. Oh, you poor little beaver. You are the only one left. No unemployed beavers in range. Well, where are you working right now? Works at Lumberjack Flag. Okay, Lumberjack Flag is now off. So go work in... Game over. Oh no. Anyway, all your beavers are dead, but that's how the post-apocalyptic world works. Try again, plan ahead for the dry seasons, and your colony will make it through. Probably. Here's a log of what you have achieved during this attempt. Beavers alive, 0. Beavers born, 0. Beavers died, 11. 299 logs. Okay. Yeah, no. No. That unfortunately is not going to happen, Theron. That unfortunately is not going to happen. Thirstdown, indeed. Alright, actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start over again. Because I really don't want to do another demo today. because we have, I don't know if we have any that are short. Yeah, we really don't have any demos that are short. So we're going to try a new game and see if maybe this time we don't die. And we'll plan ahead a little bit better for the dry season. Because now I know what I'm doing. Now I know what I'm doing. That was funny, though. And yes, this is post-apocalyptic sentient beaver land. Because if anybody's going to survive the apocalypse, it's going to be beavers. And I genuinely cannot say that that's probably not true. I mean, let's be honest here. If anything is going to survive the apocalypse, yes. If anything is going to survive the apocalypse, it's going to be beavers. And true, Twinkies and cockroaches will also probably survive the apocalypse. Okay. Let us think here what we want to do. So, first things first is we want to build a log pile. And we're just going to put that... I'm actually going to put it over here. Because that covers a little bit more of what I want it to cover. Like, that's a big area of trees over there. So we're going to put the log pile right there. And we're going to clean out that area. Yeah. So that's the log pile. We want to put a water pump down here. That actually is a better place for the water pump. And then we want to demolish that immediately. Now let's put some pathways in here. Dirt path. Delete that. Yes, I want to delete that path. And now is where Crafty gets intrigued with her stuff. Yep. Yep. All right. We got a good path system already going. Good. And then we're going to build a couple of water tanks down here. 2, 3, 4 water tanks. Let's just go for broke. Let's build 6 water tanks, chat. Yeah, and this is where Crafty gets crafty. This is definitely where Crafty gets crafty. Because we gotta think... Oh, I have to tell them to cut trees. That's right. Well, it's just... I have to think now. And make sure that we do this properly. Because I prefer not to have my beavers expire on me again. So we're going to try and do this a little bit better. We're going to try and do this a little bit better this time and see if maybe we can get our little beavers to survive. We're also going to grab a gathering hut. Extend its range by building paths. Alright, so that actually covers everything I want it to cover. So, yeah. And then we're going to build a path that goes like so. Done. Actually, I'm going to demolish that one. Yes. It hasn't been built yet. Yes. Actually, I wonder how many water troughs I can put over here. Not too many. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. We'll get rid of that one. 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 Okay, so that gives us 3 water troughs. I say water troughs. That gives us 3 water things next to the water pump. That's not a bad situation we have going there. That's not a bad situation. So now that's going to fill up with water. Beautiful. And welcome on in, Safety Fox. Oh, welcome on in. Also, to crafty a giant eraser behind my back. Oh no. Why are you erasing me, Running Paw? Why are you erasing me? That is the highest priority. That's also high priority. High priority. High priority. Okay. And yes, welcome on in, Safety Fox. So welcome on in. No! Dang it, I did not mean to exit to the main menu. Heck! I was gonna change the volume. Because it looks like the music is a little low. Heck! Because yeah, on the intro it's really loud, but in the game it's quieter. Release the beavers! No. No, we still got a little time left. We still got a little time left there. And but I do have a pretty strict cutoff time for today. Like I do every Wednesday, I have a pretty strict cutoff time for today, but that's okay. Until that cutoff time, we will have fun playing with our little minion beavers. Here we go. Okay. We are the Lions! It was such a good game. That was such a stinking good game. Yeah, I want to see how far we can get in this demo. I really do want to see how far we can get in this. I'm also thinking that 3 water troughs might not be enough. We might have to get another one. But we'll see. We'll see how things go with just the 3 water troughs. We'll see how things go with the 3 water troughs. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. I really do. I'm hoping that will be enough. But we'll see. I mean, this is definitely a little more tricky with that whole wet season, dry season thing. I was not expecting to have to deal with a wet and a dry season. Be sure to water, yes, water your beavers. That sounds so wrong. Water tank, large water tank, irrigation tower, small water tower. Alright, so now we've got food and water started up. So that's good. We have food and water started up. Now we could use some more housing. So let us get a house built. While our little beavers are sleeping. Housing. So we're going to build this a little funny here. I think right there actually isn't a bad place to put it. So what we're going to do is that. Yes, and that should work. I should have left that enough room. Sure to water your beavers regularly, yes. Okay, what else do we need? What else do we need? What else do we need? We need a science. We need an inventor's hut. And I'm trying to be good about making sure there's paths in between these buildings so it makes sense. Okay, no, actually, no. Lies. Make a farmhouse. Make a farmhouse here. And we're going to put the grill right next to that. And then we need a farmhouse up there. Make sure that lines up with the path properly. Path. This is where Crafty, like, really starts thinking about things, too. Let's delete that path, yes. And we want to build a farm right here. There. Alright, beavers, you got plenty to do now. Well, you have a good one as well, Theron. You have a good one as well. And also, After Dusk Stuff, thank you for that contribution to the spooky game night. Or afternoon, whichever it happens to be. Thank you for that contribution. That is very much appreciated. We are getting our demo on today. We are playing, this one is called Timberborn. It is a minion management city building sim kind of colony game where you are managing beavers. You are managing beavers. Okay, good. I'm almost tempted to put a second water pump in. I'm almost tempted to put another water pump in. And yes, you have contributed 6% of the spooky game, which is awesome. Yeah, everyone wants me to play spooky games, so... I will bend to your whims. I will bend to your whims. If you get photos, I am here. Oh, I will definitely get photos, Safety Fox, so you know that. But, enlighten me. Enlighten me. There's a big storm coming our way? She says with, unrestricted excitement. Also, thank you for that, Fox Noises. Yeah, possibilities. Yeah, it's always a possibility. I wouldn't mind having a good storm, though. Like, I do like me a good storm. I do like me a good storm. Oh, that's a beaver. Ha! Path. No! That wasn't what I meant to do! Heck! Nope. Yes. Delete. 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 Yes, that path is in the wrong place. There. Now it's in the right place. 11 to 2 a.m. Oh, okay, so it's going to be a night storm. That's okay. Unfortunately, that means it's unlikely that I will get pictures because I don't usually take pictures during night storms. Actually, don't know why I did that. I'm actually not sure why I did that, but whatever. Alright, so you're going to get my farm going. Food. Plant crops. Make these fields a little bigger than we did last time. There. And yes, they did dig very efficiently. Yeah, they are going zoom zoom. They are going zoom zoom. Alright, good. So we should have enough water tanks now. And I'd like to build a lumber mill down here. Wood, lumber mill. But you gotta build power first, Miss Crafty. You gotta build power first. So just let your little beavers do their thing. I'm hoping I built enough water. So there's that. And there is that. And then we can put the lumber mill over there too. Lumber mill. And that should allow us to do some pathing. There. And then lumber mill can go there. Actually, that makes more sense. Delete. Yes. No, there's a path in there that doesn't need to be there. Nope, I'm just blind. Power wheel. It'd be a little janky because that power wheel is going the wrong direction, but that's okay. Because that will allow us to power other things off of it. Path of Enlightenment, yeah. Beavers use stick for this. This looks like a game rated 2% on Steam that I watched someone play, except for the mechanics are a million times more manageable. Oh, really, Ashery? Well, what's the game you saw on Steam? I'm curious. Because these kind of games are not that uncommon. Printing press. Oh, a forester. That's cool. Yeah, these games are not that uncommon. Yeah, there's no prioritized resource here. That's fine. There shouldn't be any homeless beavers, I'm hoping. We don't need more than... Actually, we don't need more than one builder, actually. Science hut is sciencing. I wish the science hut would science faster, but that's okay. Can we build stairs yet? Can we build stairs? No, we need 70 science points. Okay. Builder. Yeah, we're... And yes, it's Builder Beaver. Actually, you know what? We're gonna temporarily jack that up to 3, just so my beavers all have jobs. Because everybody needs a job. And we need to... That's fine. You can sleep on the ground for right now. Alright, our water wheel is up and running. Beautiful. Water wheel is up and running. That is low priority. This is high priority. Looks like everything is running pretty smoothly right now. We're running pretty smoothly. And let's get that power hooked up to... It's gonna be fun. Okay, that... I need a junction there. There. Alright. So pretty soon our lumber mill is gonna have power. How am I doing today? I'm doing quite well today, actually. I'm having quite a bit of fun with this game. I'm having quite a bit of fun with this game, and this is the 4th demo that we have played this morning. I don't know why I did this. I don't like this at all. But you know what? We might be able to make use of this space, not water pump. About, yeah. Yeah. We can put some more water barrels in here. Because I am super paranoid about running out of water now, after last game. Yeah, that, my friends, is an efficient use of space. Look at that. Okay, and our lumber mill is powered. Glorious. But I don't have any workers. Why are we starving to death again? Heck. Why are we starving to death? Because my berries just ran out. But that's okay, actually. My potatoes and my carrots are almost fully grown, so that's good. There will soon be food. There will soon be food. What game is this? The name of this game is Timberborn. Timberborn. It is a colony management building sim where you're beavers. You are beavers. And we've already failed once at this because our little beavers died of thirst. So we're trying to do better this time around. We are trying to do better this time around. Also, welcome on in, Kagikins. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. And I love this too. Look at this. It's so neat. It's a little crunchier than I'm used to, but I'm enjoying it. I just hope my little beavers don't die of dehydration again. Do you know about... Of course I know about E3. That's why we're doing demos this week. Just for watching the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer, I have some guess as to what the main plot might be. Yeah, I'm not making too many speculations, Ashry. I am not making too many speculations. But it does look good. It does look good. Like, I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of hope for the Breath of the Wild 2, whenever it comes out. If it ever comes out, who knows? Alright, my little beavers. We can buy a stairway now. And if I did this properly, keyword being properly, I should be able to stack the houses. Maybe. I'm hoping I did this right. I did. Beautiful. Oh, perfect. Perfect. And I should be able to do this. And then we're going to build a double stairway to this one. Right now, I'm not sure how you build a double stairway. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think then we have to build a platform to put the second stairway on. And we need that for 100 science points, but that's okay. We can just delete that top one and we'll build it later. Nintendo Direct yesterday. What is E3? Electronics show? It's basically a game show. Running Paw. It shows all kinds of game demos and stuff that the entertainment companies are trying to get us to buy in the coming years. It's kind of like a convention, but for video game production companies. Alright, if we run out of water this dry season, I'm going to be heckin' mad. I'm going to be heckin' mad if we run out of, water this dry season. Plant some more carrots here. Plant some more potatoes, too. Dry season approaching. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. Alright, the dry season is now here. Be afraid, chat. Be afraid. That has now gone to high priority. And we need to build our cells to come back around. We're going to do a straight jack off of that. And then do a turn. Oh no, does that not go down? Okay. What about this? Yeah, a T intersection should work. And that's going to be a straight. Straight. Turn. No, that should be a straight, not a turn. Or a turn, not a straight. Hold on, Crafty is designing. Can't see what way that's turning. Yeah, we don't want it to turn that way. We want it that way. And then I keep exiting out when I don't mean to. Boop, boop, boop. Boopity. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Delete. That needs to be a T. That needs to be a turn. And then a straight. Yes? No. Yes. Boop. I don't know how the beavers are going to get to that, but they'll figure it out. Yes, I know there's no power. We're working on it. Okay. Let's see. Second one I did the most was some good indie game reveals. There were some good indie game reveals too. Why do you say it like that? Well, I don't know how I just said it, Magica Man. Well, and I'm with you there, Ashery. I would rather wait for a good game than a bad game. Why not just tee off of the wheel? Because I'm an idiot, Cog. That makes more sense. See, this is why, chat, I play games with y'all. Because you're right, that makes more sense. And we should do it a T intersection there. That makes so much more sense. And that looks nicer, too. There. Now that my water... now that my lumber mill isn't doing anything. Alright. So, we should be good on water. We're gonna find out, though. My little beavers are gonna do their thing and build up what they need to build. We'll get that lumber mill back on track. And we'll hopefully get a beaver in there. We'll hopefully get a beaver in there soon. Why aren't you building that? Cannot get required materials. Oh, that's right, because I need the lumber mill. We need the lumber mill. So, let's... There we go. And there shouldn't be anybody in here because we don't need that right now. Okay. So... we could use some more food. We could use more food. Not available. That's fine. And we lost a member because somebody died from old age, which is understandable. I should have turned that. There's a better way to do this wheel design. I could have done that a different way. Whatever. It's my first playthrough. I can always delete buildings and reorganize things later. But everybody should have a job. Everybody should now have a home. And if they don't, I'll be sad. But yeah, everybody should have a home now. Everybody should have a home. Actually, no. I don't know if we do have a home, actually. We have 4 that are still homeless. Okay. So how We need 100 science points, that's how. Unless we want to be just not fancy and just build another lodge flat. I kind of like building the high lodges, though. That's fun. But I'm guessing that the game doesn't want me to... I could have built them back to back, too. Alright, thinking. If I build that there... Oh, that's a thought. If I build that there, and I build that there, and then I build this here. Aha! That's economical, actually. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Cog. Alright, the dry season is here, so now we're in the danger zone. We are now in the danger zone. Alright, I don't want any workers in here, but I can't... Oh, you can. You can shut the building off. Okay, so that building's off now. And somebody is in the power wheel. Perfect. Because there's no reason to run the water pump when there's no water. So I'm hoping we have enough water this time. Yeah, that covers a wide range of stuff there. Oh no! No, 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 no. That's a bad place for that building. Hello, Crafty. Do not put a building over your paths. Heck. I wonder how you get more minions, too. Like, I honestly wonder how you get more beavers. Well, that sounds tasty, Magica Man. That sounds very tasty, actually. Man, I haven't had good grapes in a long time. The last batch I got were super sour and not very tasty. Why is the music ominous? See, I prefer red grapes. I prefer red grapes. But everyone has their favorite flavor. Kind of like the difference between strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Everyone's got the one they like the most. Oh, why not? My beavers are cutting logs. Lives in lodge, works at lumberjack flag. Carries nothing. I'm not sure why my beavers aren't cutting trees. Because, I mean, that's well within the... Oh, it isn't. Oh, crap. That's why they're not cutting down trees. There is... Huh. Alright, well, lumberjack flag go off. Oh, crap. Yeah, it is out of range. It is out of range. And I do still have a homeless beaver. I need to build one more house. Oh, cherries are best too. Cherries are delicious. Yeah, well, it's because they're out of season, Stormy. They're very out of season right now. Okay, the lumberjack... Yeah, they're out of range. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Huh. Yeah, Crafty Beaver does need wood. Yes, Crafty Beaver does need wood. Yeah. Or the south. I think I'm going to run them south, actually. Because there's a pretty clear line I can come down here. And that forestry thing should cover this whole area. But I mean, these trees should mature. We do have some seedlings over here that should mature. Alright. I guess we're going to run a path to the south. Although I guess, no, it'd make more sense to run it east. It would make more sense to run it east. Well, let's see if that does anything. I guess this is just going to be my log area over here. But yeah, let's see if that expands the... Let's see if that expands my range here. I hope it does. I sincerely hope that that does expand my range a little bit, because if I can get that forestry hut up, that will help out a ton. Yeah, it did. It did. So this should really extend my range. Which actually means I probably can delete this. There. Highest priority there. Okay, good. Yep, that is definitely bringing in more trees with every path. Yeah, apparently dirt paths are a lot of work. I don't get how that goes, but... Alright, so the power wheel is no longer needed. So that gets switched off for now. We have no homeless beavers. Perfect. Beavers are happier than ever. You have reached a new well-being. Beautiful. We got 74 science points, which is 26 less than I want. Yep, and we have no more homeless beavers, so that's good. And forestry beaver. No unemployed beavers in range. Do I have no unemployment? Oh dear. I'm efficient. I have no unemployment. Well, beavers, you kind of need to do the thing that makes more beavers, please. There needs to be more beavers being made, please. Hold on. Birch. Use this tool designated for plant required building forests. Required logs 1, days to grow 9. We can't grow pine. We can't grow... Why can't I grow those? Those are not available. Okay. So all I can grow are beech trees. Or birch trees. That's fine. We'll just make this entire area over here birch trees. It's a lot of birch. Holy heck, that's a lot of birch. All right. Science. Lots of trees. Lots of trees are going to be happening in the future. And I see, this tells me where every beaver is at. And what everyone's doing at max capacity. New beavers can only arrive when 2 beavers are in the same hut. Spending time together when the hut is an empty child slot, a new beaver can be born. Empty child slot? Okay. So you're telling me I need to build more houses? Is what I'm hearing, Cog. Or children aren't, Oh, that's a question. No, I only have lodges. We only have lodges. Levy, explosive factory, dynamite. Log pile, small warehouse. Labor. Housing. Yeah, we only have that for housing. Food, grill, farmhouse, gather flag. Wood is just that stuff. Metal, scavenger hut, power. Science is only that. Leisure. Oh, that's hilarious. A wooden merry-go-round for all beavers. Decoration, shrub bench, gabled roof, monuments, laborer monument. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can build a hut. Doesn't look like I can build a hut. So maybe that's just not a feature I get to do right now. It's probably a feature I don't get right now. Whoa, why are you starving to death? Why are you starving? Nobody should be starving. Heck. Alright, how about you plant some more berry bushes over here? There. Plant more berry bushes. Heck. That's fine, actually, because we're working on fixing that. Yes. We want to build a platform. Right. There and there. And hopefully that will extend things a little bit. So where's that? Final Fantasy 14 is not the top MMO. Wildfire is taken out the front. Well, yeah, and they trade back and forth, Magic Man. They trade back and forth. I'm sure 14 will take over again once the new expansion drops. That's usually how it works. That is usually how these things work. I don't know if that's in the range, actually. It isn't in the range. Well, it'll be in range eventually, because I'm going to start building down here. And cut trees. Covers that entire range, so once those trees are mature, that will solve that problem. You know, hold on. We're going to do something, actually. Cancel planting area. There. I want to plant more down here, actually. I mean, you can harvest whatever is over there, but we're going to turn this into a berry farm down here. Because that makes sense to me. Make this into a berry farm. Gotta do a dirt path. And that will also get rid of those trees. And then I can just make this whole area down here into a berry farm. Actually, I don't think we need that much road. I think I went a little zealous with the road there. As long as that lumber mill can reach all those trees back there, that's really all I care about. So we'll keep building road until we can get all of those trees, because that also means the gathering hut can get everything back there. And then we're just going to turn this entire strip down here into a gathering area. Looks like we need a little bit more. Yeah, the gathering hut can cover everything now, but what about this? Because that's really what I care about. Oh, we have a kid! Okay, so you just need extra spaces, it looks like. It looks like you just need extra spaces. Alright, well, let's see if my idea here works. Yep, it does. So then we can build another lodge on top. The only thing is, I have to be careful because if you build too much, you're going to outrun your food supply there, Crafty. I make a suggestion. Go for it, Cog. Go for it. Slope. Oh, I can harvest those trees too. But yeah, bear in mind, I'm mostly just messing around in this because it's just a demo. But I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm actually very much enjoying this. Kind of silly, actually, how much I'm enjoying this. Alright, so that can be more trees. Yeah? Those three can go away. There, and that should be the complete range. Perfect. Okay. If you do the ground and the first floor facing the path and the third floor facing the lumberjack beavers, you run a path and have room for more expansion. Yeah, that would work. That would work. There's so much land to explore here. The ground on the first floor facing the path and the third floor facing the lumberjack beavers. The thing too is I don't know if the beavers can go underneath the stairs. I don't think they can. They can, however, go underneath that. Can they? Hold up, hold up. Can I go underneath this? Oh. You can. Hold up. Can you go underneath that platform? Did I just find something cool? I bet you they can go underneath that. They can. They just did. Okay. So now there's options. Now there's more options. Yeah, the configuration of this town is wonky. The configuration of this town is definitely wonky. But yeah, I'm thinking now we need like a beaver housing development here. Because I think I see what you're saying, Cog. You want me to do something like this. Just as an example, you want me to do something like this, where it's this, then this, then this, where then you've got I don't know why I keep exiting out of that. And that, then that, then that. Like that. Basically, but that works too. Oh, okay. I thought that's what you meant, Cog. But I mean, that seems like that is the most efficient way to do a 3-level building. The only catch is you can't do something through here. So actually what would be more efficient, since we're just mucking around right now, what would actually be more efficient is this. That would be the most efficient, and then you get 2 roads right next to each other. I think that is actually the most efficient thing to do. Because then you get that road going underneath the platforms, and then you get the double road right there. That's actually a beautiful little design there. I love that. And that way you get 3 in the space of, yeah, that's a good spot. And that only makes, yeah. Okay. I like that. You need more housing now. Yeah, I already do need more housing. All right, well, I guess we'll start building beaver apartments. We'll start building beaver apartments now. Yes. I wish there was a way. Is there a way to mass delete? Key bindings. Force delete building, shift delete. Okay. So if I do shift delete, it should just get rid of them. Yeah, control click drag might have done it too. Alright, so where do we want to put our first beaver housing development here? I kind of want to scrap the entire town and start over again, but we've only got 15 minutes left. I probably shouldn't scrap the entire freaking town again. I do want to build a beaver development here. So let's think about this. Let's think about this. Yeah, they gotta build that one. And that one's already been built. I guess we can build one more off of this house. Hold on. Housing. Doesn't really matter which way this goes. Yeah, I'm aware that it's not accessible. So it's going to have to be... This is going to be fun. This one is going to be... Yes. We don't have enough science points. Alright, that one's not going to get built for a few minutes because we need more science points. And then that one's going to go up there, but we need a double platform. Put it down the middle? Well, the problem is I need a platform to get up to the third. Crafty, you're dumb. What are you doing, girl? Also, control click drag unfortunately does not do anything. I don't think that feature is in there yet. I'm dumb. No, I'm not dumb. How did I do that on this side? Yeah, that should be... Why am I dumb? Why am I dumb? You are dumb. Okay. Oh, Crafty. Why are you doing it the hard way? Because it's entertaining, and now you're just making ridiculous structures. There we go. You can't stack the platforms, Cog. It will not let you stack the platforms. But yeah, on my next playthrough of this, we're gonna make just a little beaver high-rise. Oh, yeah, that would have worked too. That would have worked too. Well, Crafty obviously isn't braining right now. We have reached the point of Crafty has no brain left. Also, I don't understand why my forester isn't planting things. I mean, is my forester so busy that they're not going to plant my berry bushes? Or do I not have the materials to plant the berry bushes? Gathering berries, 3. Hunger. I just don't think I have enough berries. I have 105 berries. Why isn't the forester planting my berries? Forester! Blueberries. Go plant. Because you don't have to do anything after they've been planted, Forester. A beaver town. Yes, it is a beaver town. It is a beaver town. Downtown Beaverton is, I think, what the name of my city is going to be, is Downtown Beaverton. So, yeah. I like this one. There's a distinct problem here with me and demos, however, is the fact that I'm loving all of the demos I'm playing, which is a problem. Like, I am enjoying all of the games that we are currently playing. So, unfortunately, that means, yeah. That is problematic that I am enjoying all of these games. It would be much better if I wasn't enjoying these demos. It'd be much better for my wallet if I was not enjoying these demos. That's a no. Yeah, that's a no. We don't want a tree there. Done. That'll get rid of all those stumps. And yes, it is Oregon. It is Oregon. Alright, why are none of my beavers harvesting wood? Why are none of my beavers harvesting wood? No beaver left behind here. Cycle 2, day 14. Yeah, this is good. I think we have a decent infrastructure here now. I think we have a decent infrastructure here. I think we're gonna be okay. Alright, we're just waiting on logs and planks here for this. Yeah, this town could use a little bit of renovation. It could use a little bit of renovation. Place farmers that plant and harvest crops. Well, we're certainly doing much better on this playthrough than we did on the first one. Like, we're not dead. We're not dead, which is a vast improvement over the first run of this game. I really wish you'd cut that tree. That would be a delightful game if you would cut those 2 trees. Granted, you unfortunately have lots of trees to cut right now. But that should be a thing. Yes, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Oh, but you know what? I think that is where I'm going to call things for today, because we're at a good point to call things. I know it's a little bit early. It's a little bit early, but I think we've put this demo through its paces. And there's not much else I can do here beyond redoing the entire town, which I think I'm going to end up doing at some point.